Hello everyone, this is KJ and welcome back to Subsistence Season 3. We now have 3 lock picks, and I made another pickaxe. We're gonna work on finding locked crates today. We'll see. We will see what happens. We'll have blueberries. We'll see how that works out. Alright, yeah, we got 27 iron out of these yesterday. Oops. Just swing over here for a second. Need to keep an eye on this area because it has loot. It doesn't have loot all the way down there, but it has loot. Unfortunately, it also has wolves all the time. Some scrap. Alright. What time is it? Still a little bit early. Let's get on this platform. What the heck? What are you doing on my platform? That's the first time I've ever had a wolf get on a platform with me. It happens to ARP all the time. Alright, let's get on this platform. Which clearly needs to be raised up and have a a bear door put in it. And what time is it now? It's a little bit later now. Yep, it's still there. It may not be late enough in the day yet. Oh my goodness gracious. Hecko with that possessed wolf. I guess that just goes to show you it's not always secure. It was just low enough to the ground, I guess, for him to walk up there. I know there's another wolf there somewhere because I saw him. Alright, fat, scrap, nails, wood. Probably going to pick that up too, and that. Feathers. I did forget to make arrows. 22 still. There we go. And we don't need onion seeds. Okay. Let's hope for better weather and less infections from wolves. He was a bad boy. There's a box over there. Down there. A loot box. Taking the time to look. There's a wolf over there. I think I saw him moving. I think I saw a wolf. Perhaps. There's a wolf. Oh, for goodness sake. Boy, it doesn't take much to set them off when the sun is shining, huh? Where was that box? There it is. Thing is, I don't know where that second wolf went to. Alright, let's see here. This is what I call intensely searching. I don't see nothing. Scaredy rabbit? Isn't that odd? It's definitely late enough. Oh, let's check on that airplane again. Yep, it's gone now. So it's definitely late enough for the lock crate to spawn in, as the airplane has spawned out. Despawned. I tried to write despawn somewhere last night sometime I was writing something, and I tried to write despawned in the Google dictionary. Thinks it's not a word, which is extraordinary because things have been despawning for like 10 years now in the gameplay, you know. You'd think someone had clicked add to dictionary enough times that it had actually added to dictionary, but it has not. Alright, let's look in the shadows and then we'll move on. I don't see it. Look up there. I am determined to find a locked crate today. I'm also determined to stop finding so many gosh darned wolves. Aw, that was a piece of copper that we equally do not need. There's a box over there. Is that blueberry right there in front of me? Blueberry Hill. Doesn't work out so well when you don't start with, I found my thrill. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's rogues that I didn't see. Oh, God. That was an idiotic move. I'm about to be surrounded. Darn it. I looked for them. I didn't see them. Well, at least they've got ores. They have more ores than I had ores. Alright, now I've got too much crap on me. Let's go over to their fire after I finish getting this. If I can find their fire. I sure didn't see it when I looked at the map. There it is. Not exactly under a bush or anything. I can't take that. Do I have zinc? Yes. crap. Alright, we go home, we empty out, and we go look in the birch, I guess. Because, gosh darn rogues, man. There's a bag in front of me. Sideways walking while my hand was occupied with sneezeriness. Damn it. Let's see, I've got all of that. Okay. Reset. Wow. Let's reset without killing another wolf. Now I'm thirsty. Probably because of the bloodletting. Oh no. Oh no. I was thirsty, so I went to pick up a drink, and yeah, that didn't work out. Oh, jeez. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Never know what's going to be over that hill. I used to say that on season 2 about the north base. Like, you just don't know what's going to be over that hill. I'm tired of waiting. Just use a band-aid, for goodness sake. That never goes in there. There we go. Oh, good. I didn't have to make that one. Oh, I do need that band-aid, though. The second time I've been surprised by rogues this week. Oh my god. It's also the second time this week I've used a antidote, which is also crazy. Okay, maybe we can manage to somehow, for God's sake, I'll just let it burn. Manage to somehow find a locked crate. I don't know. Maybe. My last chicken soup. Oh no. Grow up more quickly, chicken faces. I'm requiring chicken soup. Alright, let's go to the birch. The back of the birch. Good grief. Boy, I made a big mess. I spilled a little box with medicine in it. And yeah. I dripped my drink. My drink was drippery. I couldn't get out of the way. If you can't sidestep out of the way of a white wolf fast enough. Stop making noise over there. I think there's something wrong with my headset. Oh. Oh, God. There's a wolf in the way. Let's get up here where we can see. I don't see a locked crate, so we'll go on over to the back of the birch. I don't know why it's easier for me to come from there this way than it is for me to go the opposite direction. There's a box on Chappet Island, on Chappet Point. Alright, let's go. God, I'm burning daylight like crazy here. That was a big mess. That's the first thing that I've spilt on my desk. On my new desk that's not new. I inherited it. from my dear brother-in-law. Rest in peace. This used to be a pretty good location for a lock right here. And I haven't seen one here in a couple of years now. Let me know if you've seen one around here. I'll show you where we're at. It's that upper shelf, the one that you can jump off of into the water in the summertime. Alright, let's squeeze between Charlie and that wolf. Try not to have another infection this week. God, I go a year without getting an infection, and I've had several in the last month. I think I was infected on the last live stream. There's a box over there. There's another wolf. There's another wolf. We might have to kill that one. He might actually be in the way. But we'll come back over towards Charlie and look in the opposite direction first. I can be like perched right on the side of this thing here. Alright, I don't see it. Let's go on to the next place. They used to be centered on these 6-log trees, although this area is newer than that. An apple! Wow! I go days without seeing an apple on my solo game. Alright. What is that? Just a rock. I keep promising myself one of these days I'm going to build a base right in a lock crate zone. Right next to a spawn point. And I build that base on Center Pond, but I rarely ever find that lock crate. Like, not nearly as often as, like, Annie finds it all the time. And I rarely ever see it. And I even lived on Center Pond for months on one save and never really saw that lock crate. Alright, it's not looking good. Not looking good here. There's a cougar, I think. Nope. I will pick the right button soon. That's terrifying every time. What was that? 5 sinew. Alright. What's that? Oh, there's the other cougar. Where's the wolf at? He's still following me. Is it loaded? Oh dear. Oh, horrifying. 9 sinew. That was not good. That was only 4. Alright, we'll go back over to Happy. And Blueberry. That wasn't an incredibly thorough search of the birch, but as you may know, the birch is occupado. Now I've got a white wolf chasing me. Good lord. He's not going to give up. I don't even trust that foundation now. Oh, he gave up. He's not going to give up. Oh, he gave up. He gave up really quickly, too. Alright, is there any hors d'oeuvres up here? Yes. Wrong button. Something over there. It's not the lock crate, though. Scrap! Rabbito. Boy, I'm in a lock crate dry spell here. This is absolutely crazy. Oh. Maybe it's the wolves. Maybe they're distracting me. Alright, we'll look in that weird place that it was in the other day. And then we'll go down to Center Pond. Boy, I'll tell you what. A lot of excitement for no lock crates. Nope, I don't see it. Oh, isn't that crazy? Did I forget to restart my game? I think I did forget to restart my game. I fully intended to. Well, tomorrow I need to try to make some hand grenades so that we can go beat up Bravo. Because it's time to... Burp. It's time to beat up Bravo. I think it's time. I don't know. I'll go look at the episode numbers and see if it's time. Because if you go too soon, they won't have a full box, you know. They might have a couple of things. But they won't have a full box. I think I already used this water. I did. Oops, wrong button. There goes the sun. That's the problem with lock crate hunting, is that before it's actually dark, the lock crates despawn. Oh, that's scrap. It can be on top of that rock. Nope. It's kind of crazy. Alright, well, it's getting dark, and, yeah. Before you know it, I'm gonna have 5 or 6, lockpicks, and, I'm gonna have to start leaving them at home. My original, that's a ore up there. My original, reason for having, as Annie mentions, a lot of lockpicks in my BCU all the time was it started with a dry spell like this, and that's just the way that it goes sometimes. Yeah. Oops. You just go through little spells where you're just not looking, you know, in the right place. And so that fire is going to burn itself out, so we need to remember to have the stuff with us to start it again. It just gets to this point where you have so much crap on you that even if you did find a lock crate, you'd struggle to pick it up, you know. So we'll go attack Bravo instead, which is what I generally do when I can't find the lock crate. There's a construction crate up on top of that rock over there. Shut it, dog. Doggo. I'm gonna leave it. I've got, what do I have? 1,800 nails, is that right? If you were with me a couple of episodes ago, I had to move nails to the overflow box, and moved 600 in there, so I think there's 1,800. I'm still looking for it, even though I know it's despawned by now. You just get to know what time, where the sun's at when the lock crates despawn. I've seen Ono Koho pull off some miracles, though. Oh, for goodness sake. We're so close to the house, I may as well pick this up. That was terrible. Although it had a tomato and seed in it, so not 100% terrible. Oh, I'd rather go towards the chicken. Alright, so no real ores, and all, except for, you know, like the free ones. Well, they're not free, they cost ammunition, but you know what I mean. We definitely need water. Oh god, we've been gone so long that it finished. There we go. Oh my goodness. 40 sinew now. Oh no. When you leave that light on 24 hours a day, it uses water and stuff 24 hours a day, obviously. And so you'll run out more often. Come on now. There we go. Boy, it's really gotten late. Oh, we're a little bit over time. Okay. Really, really late. No, we need the light. Need that. Let's take a look at the map. And, oh, that's the fire inside the cabin. Duh. I lit the fire. And the fire is burning. Yeah, right there. Right, this is happy. No, yeah, that's happy. Right on the edge of happy are rogues. This is getting out of control. We might have to go do a north trip and try to get these 2 lock crates. But I'm going to restart my game. I'm going to remember this time because I'm going to do it right now and not after lunch. So I'm going to restart my game and see if we have any better luck. Also, I need to make hand grenades. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.